What's up, guys? So first and foremost, yes, you're about to see me dressed up as Squirrel Girl, and while I know many of you are aware of why, for those of you that aren't, here's the short version. I hate Squirrel Girl. I think she's a really terrible, stupid character. Not necessarily because she has a bad kit, just lore-wise, I just think she shouldn't even exist. I think she's dumb. And so when Squirrel Girl released, someone jokingly threw out in chat, hey, what would we have to donate for you to take your Squirrel Girl to Gear Tier 14 and cosplay as Squirrel Girl? And so I just threw out a number like, what's something that'll never happen? $1,000. And then stream donated $1,000. So I am a man of my word. So that's why you're about to see me dressed as Squirrel Girl. My apologies in advance. Enjoy. But yeah, so looks like this is the best footage we're gonna get. So I'll do like a little strutting catwalk thing, but it's not gonna get my whole body. I do want to make a video of this if we're doing it, so slow-mo. All right, so I also wanted to update you guys on the future of the channel. Been getting a lot of questions about the YouTube upload schedule and the future of that, the Twitch streams, the infographics, all that stuff. And so I figured what a perfect video to go ahead and stick in for the people who are really trying to keep up with the channel. One, know that I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. The growth that this channel has seen over the almost 3 years of making Marvel Strike Force content has been amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. And of course, I have lots and lots of goodies on the way for you guys. So let's start from the top. I get asked a lot about the infographics. If you're not familiar with the infographics, let me start this by saying anyone is welcome to join my Discord server. I know there are plenty of people who are just like, Dad, I don't need Discord. I just play the game and watch the videos. I don't really care. I promise you, it will greatly improve your gameplay. Join discord.gg/Khasino. There's a reason that we have like 30,000 something plus members, and it's because we have so many really good resources, in particular, a lot of infographics. And so there are basically a set of 5 infographics that I try to make with every new patch. And some people may have noticed that over the last few patches, I have not gotten all of those infographics done and or released. The infographics take a long time, both to plot out exactly where we want to rank each and every character and ability and all that, and to actually illustrate. So what I've been focusing on for the last couple of months is figuring out how to make this a far more efficient process so that we can put out new infographics right away when new characters release. And the answer to that is modules. If you're wondering what's a module, well, I'll show you. So let me start by saying I want to give a huge shout out to Krazy, the coding god. If anyone needs any kind of coding, as soon as he's done with what I've asked him to do, please hit up Krazy. He's really good at what he does, and he's made several modules, and we have several more in development, and I will show you what that means. But the short version is it means that every single infographic that you guys know and love, I will be able to produce in a very short amount of time. And so we're almost to the point where every single patch, pretty much right after the patch hits, I will have all the brand new infographics for you guys right away. First, let me show you what a module is so you understand what it is that we're building. All right, so to show you what a module is, I'm just gonna throw this together super quickly. This one is actually getting phased out in favor of the all-in-one infographic, which I'll get to in just a sec, but this is the module for Orange Essentials that we had built. So normally when I make an infographic, I would have to painstakingly move every single thing into place in Photoshop. So I would drag the portraits in and resize them and add any shadows and glow, and then move them into the right position, and then grab the ability icons and move those into position and apply those effects, and then grab the stars and manually chop how many stars it is and everything. And I literally have to hand illustrate the entire thing, which is, of course, pretty time consuming. A lot of these infographics were taking me full days, if not multiple days, to produce for you guys. So modules make that much quicker, but I do want to show you super briefly how it works and why it's amazing. All right, so I filled this all in really quickly. None of this information is accurate. I just wanted to show you why modules are amazing. So I've basically just plugged this all in on this site, and then I will hit generate image, and an amazingly built module in a matter of a few seconds will generate the image for me that I can then share with you guys. And so there it is. And it's a little bit cut off because it's supposed to contain more characters, but the fact that it was able to generate this so quickly is definitely quicker than me spending an entire day moving each and every one of these pieces and parts into the right spot. That's why modules are amazing. Hello, my name is Squirrel. Today, we're going to be talking about how to win the Marvel Strike Force. I'm getting a lot of questions like, how do you beat this character? How do you beat that character? So I wanted to give you guys the answer. So, first and foremost, I've been seeing a lot of, I've been struggling with the Black Order. How do I beat Thanos? Well, it's pretty simple. All you do is take your Squirrel Girl to level 80 gear tier 15, and then you use your Squirrel Girl. She's unbeatable, and you'll beat the Black Order, no problem. I've also been seeing, what are your plans for Dark Dimension 4? Are you worried? It looks really hard. I'm actually not worried at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Squirrel Girl to gear tier 15 and level 80, and then we're going to go into DD4, and Squirrel Girl is unbeatable, so we're just going to win DD4, you know, piece of cake. Should one-shot all the nodes, because what are they going to do? Beat the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. So yeah, DD4 easy, just power up your Squirrel Girl. I've also been seeing, what are you going to do when you start running into enemy alliances that have Dr. Doom? So for this one in particular, what you're going to want to do is take your Squirrel Girl to gear tier 15 and level 80, and then you're going to rely on the fact that she's unbeatable to beat Dr. Doom. Like, very easy. You just use your Squirrel Girl, beat Dr. Doom, piece of cake. I just realized I've been drifting off to the side because of the freaking heavy tail. But yeah, Squirrel Girl, easy. Should be able to just one-shot Dr. Doom because she's unbeatable. So he doesn't really have the option to beat her, so should be a piece of cake. Basically, by introducing Squirrel Girl to the game, they made it really, really, really easy. You just build up your Squirrel Girl, and then you're unbeatable. So, any other questions? We'll go to the chat. What do you guys have to say? So, as for the infographics, if you're not familiar with all the infographics that I make, I will show them all to you now, but I also want to show you guys which ones are on the way. The reason why a lot of the infographics have not been updated super recently is because it takes the same amount of time for me to create all the moving pieces and parts for a module as it does to actually make a graphic. And then I have to literally put, I'm going to give you this piece and put it here, and I'll give you this piece and put it here, and so this is all going to work, and yada yada. But so there's a lot of time spent drawing these up behind the scenes and working out some of the technical aspects of stuff, and the shadows don't look just right, and whatever it is. But when it's all said and done, you get an amazing module. So this is the solo character tier list. The solo character tier list ranks every single character as a solo character. How good are they if you throw them on with 4 random characters, and then it accounts for their synergy by showing how much they jump up when you run them alongside their team. And so this is updated through this most recent patch, and we have a fully functional module for the solo character tier list. So as soon as the next patch hits, I'll be able to put another one of these out with the rankings for the new characters immediately. And like all the infographics, you can find it on the Discord. So this one is actually one I just put out. I just wanted to mention this one because a lot of people have been asking about Dark Dimension 4. This one's not going to have a module because there's not going to be constant new fresh Dark Dimension 4 content, but this is another example of an infographic that I make that you can find on the Discord server. So yeah, you can find this on there. This is the Sure to Win Blitz teams. If you wanted to spread a full roster as thinly as possible to produce the maximum amount of teams that reliably win in tier 8 of Blitz, this is the unique Sure to Win Blitz teams list. It also lists alternates for who are believed to be the rarest character on each team, and it shows the proper lineup for them left to right, because a lot of people are constantly asking about how to line them up left to right. So yeah, there's a lot of teams on here, there's a lot of notes. We have this module as well, and this is the new one that will, again, be coming every single patch, and this is the ISO 8 class guide. So this is the team edition, and this is the solo edition. The difference being some characters should be a certain class when they're by themselves, and a different class when they're with their team because of the way it interacts with their teammates and the way, various passives and effects work. But so a lot of people have been asking what ISO 8 class, and so again, this is the solo edition and the team edition of the ISO 8 class guide for every single character. And I also want to pause here before I show you guys even the rest of the infographics. But this module, again, is completely done, so we'll have this out with the next patch. But a lot of these are also available earlier as a spreadsheet. So we track a lot of information. So for example, this is like a stat list. We have a bunch of these looking at various metrics and quantifying them in various different ways. But so we have a ton of spreadsheets that are super useful. This is the solo character tier list where it gets more specific and it shows you how we rank them in each game mode. This is a ranking by class. This is a ranking by origin. We have team ranking, so you can see where each team ranks overall and how each team ranks in the various game modes. So we'll get to all that. This is the ISO 8 class guide, where we also have like notes for how you can use special configurations of ISO if you want to play up a certain aspect of the team, basically. But yeah, so we have a lot of resources available on the Discord as well in spreadsheet form, because we will usually populate it on a spreadsheet and then translate it to a graphic. So if you don't mind getting the information from a spreadsheet, you can usually get the information a little bit earlier. Throw a squirrel? Throw a squirrel. Moving on to the upcoming ones. This is the top 5 teams tier list, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the top 5 teams for the current meta for Arena Offense, Arena Defense, and Raid. The one you're looking at is from patch 4.2, so this is not the current work in progress module, but the very next one, so this one will be out soon. This is the one that is being worked on as we speak, which is the Synergy Team tier list. It's exactly what it sounds like, ranking every Synergy team specifically as a team, how they rank in each game mode, and their ranking overall. So this one is almost done, and the new version of this will be out soon. But yeah, and then the mother of all infographics, this is the all-in-one. The all-in-one infographic has so much information, everything you could possibly want to know, every single character, where they're available, how we rank their T4s, what ISO class we recommend, how are their stats, what uniques and minis do they use, as far as the team, how do you line them up, where should they be used in war, who do they counter, who are they countered by, what modes are they most effective in, what's their overall ranking, who are the alternates for the rare members, what's the T4 priority order, literally everything. And so I'm aware that when we released this graphic, it was super, super popular and people have been asking for more, but it should come as no surprise. This one is, of course, the biggest project. So this one is last on the list, but we are making a module for this. My guess is it'll be about 3 weeks before the module for this one's totally done. Could be a little bit longer, but as soon as this is done, I will be able to basically release these for every team in a very short amount of time. It should take less than a day to make one of these for an entire team. And there's only so many teams in the game, so we should eventually be able to get to all of them. And yeah, that's the goal. On the infographic front, that's what we've been up to. So thank you for your patience. I know you guys are waiting for new ones to release. We haven't just been putting our feet up and toasting to some successful infographics several patches ago. We have been nonstop working on them to get you guys the information and advice you want, and that's the main reason you should join the Discord server. As for the YouTube channel, the video releases have been sporadic. I've been trying to pin down specifically what series I want to do recurring, like on a weekly basis, and I think we're going to aim for, in about 3 weeks when all the modules are done, I think that's the point where you should expect us to start trying to get out one video every single day. At this point, I have the help of Livepool as well as Vet with video editing, and of course, I can still edit videos myself. So we're definitely able to edit plenty of footage. Just want to make sure what we're putting out is actually good and worth watching. But yeah, in about 3 weeks, you should see a major uptick in video releases. Also, just a quick note about the Twitch streams. I'm aware that all of the material that I've put out says that I stream every single day on Twitch at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And when all the modules are done, so again, probably about 3 weeks, I will be streaming every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific time sharp. However, currently, because a lot of things are in flux, it has been very helpful for my schedule to be able to start anywhere between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific time. So if you've been showing up at 1 p.m. sharp and not seeing the stream live, these days, sometimes I'm starting at 1:30 to sometimes as late as 3 p.m. But I have been streaming pretty much every single day, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions over the last couple of months. So yeah, you can hang out for the Twitch streams, and if you want to make sure you never miss a Twitch stream, you can go on the Discord server. There's a Khasino announcement channel where I announce every single Twitch stream as soon as we go live, which I also announce on Twitter. Why does Squirrel Girl have 4 ears? Think about it. Like, Squirrel Girl can literally be like, okay, I'm not listening, la 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 la, just kidding, I heard you just fine. These ears work better. No, but seriously, cover your ears, we don't want you to hear this. Okay, well, I got 4 ears. Do you have a pair of earmuffs? And then I guess I'll do this while wearing the earmuffs. Because I got 2 hands, 4 ears. I'm a freak. And I'm a stupid character. But yeah, as soon as all the modules are done, it's going to be exactly 1 p.m. sharp every day. I've got a lot of things falling into place to allow us to produce a lot of good content for you. So I'm aware that the video release schedule has been a bit sporadic. I'm aware that some of the infographics haven't been updated in a while, but we are drawing to the close of having everything in position to be able to reliably, every single patch, release exactly what we want very, very quickly, very efficiently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I do want to give a huge shout out to the members of the Brain Trust who've been helping out, which is Dance and Dirk and Livepool, and sometimes Kioma from Fans of Hulk. Huge shout out to Krasy for helping with the modules, but most importantly, huge shout out to you guys who, even during the quieter periods when there's not as much going on, are still here and in full support. So yeah, thank you guys we have a lot of stuff on the way, and I just wanted to update you guys on what's been worked on and what you can expect from the channel going forward. So yeah, otherwise I've babbled on long enough. I will leave it here. I will see you guys real soon. Until next time. Peace. Oh, you like my squirrel? Do you like my squirrel, buddy? No, what are you doing? No. You're biting the squirrel. Oh my god, you're biting it in the head. What are you doing?